ಇವಾಗ ಎರಡು ಬುಕ್ ಆಗಿವೆ ನೋಡಿ.
ಆನ್ ചെയ്തു അത് ഇത് കൊണ്ട് ആൻ ചെയ്തു കൊണ്ട് ആൻ ചെയ്താൽ మోటార్ పెట్టు. ఇగో ఇది ఉందా, ఈ పచ్చ లాస్ట్ డబ్బా.
నేను నీకే ఇప్పుడు మధ్యాహ్నం రాను.
Yeah. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome you all for the valedictory session of today International Conference on Sustainable Materials, Methodologies, Technologies, and Applications in Engineering. This event would have not been a success without all of your support, and we thank uh, as the stakeholder and the one of the organizing committee on behalf of the organizing committee. We thank and we extend our heartfelt uh, yeah. Yeah. So I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks on behalf of the organizing committee to you all for supporting us, for being patient with the sessions, for being patient in joining the online sessions and all. Thank you one and all once again. And in the meantime, the guests arrive. So we would like to play some sponsors videos. The sponsors who have been the backbone for our conference, without whose support we would not have been in this position. So please.
Since 1966, the Goenka family's name has been a lasting force in the steel industry, shaping stories of strength and resilience. Founded in 2005, Devashri Ispat is a testament to grit and determination. From humble beginnings to steel manufacturing, we've built a legacy of trust and excellence. And from this journey emerged Shri TMT, a symphony of strength shaping extraordinary structures. In skyscrapers, flyovers, and even our homes, Shri TMT stands tall as the most trusted brand in Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. Shri TMT is available across 200 plus retail outlets in and around Hyderabad. So, what sets us apart? A commitment to transforming construction trends with our next gen Shri TMT Extra 550 steel bars. These represent our dedication to excellence, defined by a pioneering 3X design. Shri TMT's rib-on-rib pattern is crafted to revolutionize concrete bonding, withstand extreme stress, support large and complex structures, and ensure cost savings in construction. At the core of these groundbreaking products lies a detailed manufacturing process, from in-house induction furnaces for melting and refining of raw material, to using a continuous casting machine with a 7 by 11 radius for precision. Our process ensures only the highest quality billets are used for our TMT bars. With a fully automated rolling mill, CNC machines for precision cutting, and German quenching technology, our TMT bars meet the highest global standards. In addition, our NABL accredited lab ensures total quality control of every product. Yet, what truly sets Shri TMT apart is the extraordinary dedication of our team. A highly skilled collective, metallurgists, rolling experts, engineers, and even our frontline plant workers. From working hands-on with masons to educating bar benders, we are all driven by the spirit to redefine what's possible.
श्री टीएमटी में काम करने का एक अच्छा ये है कि हमको फ्रीडम मिलता है यहाँ पे काम करने के लिए।
यहाँ के जो मैनेजमेंट्स हैं वो बहुत ही ज़्यादा सपोर्टिव हैं, और जो एमडी सर है और जूनियर एमडी सर है, ये लोगों ने बहुत ही ज़्यादा मुझे हेल्प किया और बहुत ही ज़्यादा सपोर्ट किया कि आप कोई भी आर&डी करो, हम आपके साथ।
మీకు తెలుసా ఈ పెద్ద మెట్రో లైన్ ఎందుకు కట్టారో? ఎందుకంటే కేవలం నాన్న త్వరగా ఇంటికి రావడానికి, ఇంకా వీళ్ళిద్దరూ ఆయన్ని ఒక్క గెంతులో హత్తుకోవడానికి. అది ఓ ఉద్యోగమేనా? దాని అన్వేషణలో తన వారికి దూరం అవడం? కేవలం అందుకే రంజిత్ ఉన్న ఊళ్ళోనే ఒక ఆఫీస్ ఏర్పరిచారు. ఎక్కడో కొత్త రోడ్డు సైన్స్ ని పట్టణం నుండి గ్రామానికి తీసుకువచ్చింది. దాంతో పూర్ణి చంద్రునిపైకి చేరుకోవాలన్న కలని చూస్తోంది. ఇక మన జవాన్ల అడుగు ఎప్పుడూ ఆగకూడదు. కేవలం ఎందుకు? ఎక్కడో దృఢమైన పూల్ కట్టబడింది. దేశపు నంబర్ 1 సిమెంట్ అల్ట్రాటెక్ ని మేము నమ్ముతాము. ఇండియా నిర్మించబడుతుంది, అప్పుడే అభివృద్ధి చెందుతుంది. అల్ట్రాటెక్ సిమెంట్ నిర్మిస్తేనే వృద్ధి చెందుతుంది ఇండియా.
तुम्हारी गीली गीली जुल्फें करती करामात उधर भी, इधर भी मोहब्बत की होती बरसात, उधर भी इधर भी आशिकी में गुजरती हर रात, उधर भी इधर भी, मगर ये हो न सका। मगर
Yeah. Once again, thank you all for making this event a success. And now I would like to invite respected director sir, principal sir, vice principal sir, dean academics madam, head of the department, conference chair, convener, and engineer Balakrishna Garu, director of projects, Ace Ventures. It has been very honor. And thank you, sirs. Thank you, ma'am, for joining this session. Now I would like to invite our respected director, Dr. K. Ramasastri Garu, please occupy the chair on the dais. And I request our beloved principal, Dr. K. Ramohan Reddy Garu, to please occupy the chair on the dais. I request our vice principal, Professor L.C. Sivareddy Garu, to please occupy the chair on the dais. I request our Dean, Planning and Coordination and Professor in the Department of Civil Engineering, Dr. M.V. Seshagir Rao Garu, to please occupy the chair on the dais. I now request our beloved head of the department and conference chair, Dr. B. Nagamalleswara Garu, to please grace the dais. And I request our convener, Professor T. Muralidhar Rao Garu, to please grace the dais. Now, the chief guest for the today's invite, Engineer Balakrishna Garu, Director of Projects, Ace Ventures. Sir, I request you to please occupy the chair on the dais, please. Yeah. So it has been a tremendous 2 days. It has been a very informative. The exchange of thoughts has happened. The exchange of ideologies have happened. There are a lengthy discussions have happened during the session and after the session, during the lunch times. And many people have come together to make this event a success. On behalf of the organizing team, we would like to thank you all for giving us and extending your wholehearted support to us. And it is the time for feedback. Now we would like to ask the participants if you are having any if you can share any feedback with us. Thank you.
Good afternoon, sir. Myself, Dr. Narendra Singh, and we have our team here, Pavitra and Nagashweta. We are from Anurag University. Uh, Basically, when I was searching for the papers to publish our project, like it is a sponsored project from IIT BU, we were going out, the list of conferences which are, we want to have it as an offline conference. We found, but even though there was conference in our college, but we have opted severe college because I was, just I got a Microsoft CMD and I have seen that conference and I have typed and immediately have called the coordinator, Venkatesh sir, Dr. Venkatesh sir. And it was like, very jovial and he said that, sir, you please, you can, he guided me very in a proper way that how I can put my paper in the conference. So with that, I continued and it was accepted and we have got the comments also. The review comments were very good. We have rewritten and we have addressed those comments. I think the committee also, reviewing committee also have done very good job. They have given the suggestions, which are the things we need to focus and we need to incorporate in our paper. Thank you very much for your suggestions to the review committee. And after coming here today, we had presented our paper and with nice receiving and good hospitality. Thank you very much for your.
Thank you, sir. As you have mentioned, Chava Venkatesh sir is our co-convener and he is one of the person who has been supporting us in making this a success. And we'd like to take some more responses, please.
Good afternoon to everyone. My name is T. Muthukumaran, working in public sector organization, representing NSIC. So I'm very happy to be part of this, presenting my paper, my research article on how carbon can be substituted in the place of hydrogen. That is a paper I have been presented in this conference. So as said by earlier participant, we had very good handholding support from the organizer, starting from the respected HOD sir and program coordinators who have been supported very well in making me to be comfortable in this conference. So I thank whole team who has been began this thing and been supported a lot. So without support from these people, it would not be possible to have this kind of conference. So I personally taken the time in attending the conference to have some kind of value added input. So today I want to be happy that I got some valuable input by attending the keynote speaker. So the speakers who have been given the session was very wonderful. A lot of takeaways, especially our ACE Ventures sir has given very good input. So that also given some kind of input to me to mature my system also. And all in one, we can say that this is a very good program, which I got some kind of input personally. And thanks to the entire team of Civil Department of CVR College, they have been organized very neatly and made the participant be comfortable, starting from the presenting the paper in the portal and ending to the execution. And we have been standing here because of all this support given by the team. So I thank CVR Civil Department for conducting this thing and giving opportunity for us to give one paper. So thank you.
Any other participants who would like to share their feedback?
Thank you very much. I am Mary Saujanya. I'm coming from Methodist Engineering College. I'm here representing Osmania University. I'm a research scholar there. And I'm very happy to be a part of this conference. I've come here through Yashwant sir. I was very happy with the title that has been given. You know, many places it is about materials or either the technology improvement. I was very happy with the last word that is given to the title, application level. So after seeing so many presentations to the level of their research work that is going on, it was a good exposure for me, at least, being a new research scholar. Many people have worked on many terms, and one regret for me that all 8 sessions which are going parallelly, I missed so many. So I hope the organizers are so friendly enough that, I understand coming from the faculty and the department, being with a less number of faculty and working so hard for such a big event. I congratulate the whole department and the members, and I thank you for the time.
Thank you, ma'am.
Very good afternoon to one and all. Myself, Dr. Arvind. I am from Artificial Engineering College. Firstly, I congratulate all the team for successfully finishing up this international conference. So conference was very, all the organizers were very friendly. I have 2 papers in this conference. What I want to tell is, around in Hyderabad, there are very less conferences or no conferences going on sustainability materials. So I found this is the first conference organized by CVR in sustainables and materials, which will be published in Springers. I hope taking this as inspiration, many colleges will be again organizing such conferences. Thank you very much. And I am thankful to Manoj as well as our Murli sir for including me in this conference.
Now we would like to ask the online participants if they have any feedback to share. If there is any feedback from the online participants. Okay. Now I would like to request our principal sir to please share his feedback on the two-day international conference, sir.
Good afternoon, everyone. This today's international conference on sustainable materials, methodologies, technologies, and applications in engineering. Really, this term has got a lot of relevance in the field of particularly civil engineering, not only in that, in any field of engineering, but particularly in civil engineering, because this is the most neglected field rather, because lack of maintenance, lack of supervision. So there now, even who has seen, particularly but now we're all civil engineers, even in dams we have seen. So now this silt or sediment due to continuous deposition, what happens? One day or other, even the entire lifetime of the dam is declared that it's terminated. And even in respect of structures, materials, so we have to take extreme care regarding sustainability. Sustainability is the most important term. Now this today international conference come to an end. And I consider this 2 days is a journey of collaboration, innovation, and learning. In fact, the Department of Civil Engineering, CVR College of Engineering, has provided the platform to the academicians, researchers, and experts from the industry to discuss the most pressing challenges and the ground solutions in the realm of sustainable engineering. Even in my career, when I was in JNT University, still I remember in 2002, I applied for a research project to AICTE TAPTech. You know the title, Sustainability of Rainwater Harvesting Structures in the Ongoing Watershed. There the term sustainability. Because what happened is, always my concern, because right from day one, I am attached the students of MTech. So my focus is always on addressing the problems being faced by common people, mostly farmers. So in the process, I visited a place known as Manchala. Manchala, now this is in Rangareddy district only. Maybe from here it is 60 kilometers away. So there, it is a big watershed. Watershed, is a area drained by a single stream or series of connected streams, such that whenever there is a rain, the runoff so produced leaves that area as a concentrated flow through single outlet. That's what we have studied as a watershed. So in that watershed, so many rainwater harvesting structures are constructed. Rainwater harvesting structures. This is meant for the main objective purpose is to divert the water into the ground through the process of seepage so that the groundwater is recharged. So this, whatever the structures so constructed within this watershed, they are not long lasting. Within 1 year or after every monsoon, they are getting damaged And the purpose, the very much purpose of constructing this rainwater harvesting structures in that watershed is lost. So some of the farmers and the village administrative officers, they came to me representing their problems. So now me along with the students, now I visited that place. I gathered the information, first-hand information directly from the farmers, stakeholders, villagers, and based on the even the feedback or inputs from that I got from my survey. Now I have consolidated everything and submitted a research proposal to the government of India. You know, in those days, 2002, I got 20 lakhs project. So with that project, you know what I have done? Now I kept all my students there physically, and even I consulted the villagers and who are financially in good position, sound. So now whatever the money given, even I focused on people's participation, not engaging the laborers from outside. So to renovate all the damaged structures, you know, so now I involve the people who get benefited, that is the stakeholders. And in addition, even I asked the people who are financially sound and staying within the village, because once these structures are constructed, even these people also get benefited. Even they came forwarded to provide the food during the afternoon as a lunch to all the people involved. That is people participation. That's another most important term, you know, people participation. That's the stakeholders are beneficiaries, so involving them. So that I made all the structures very cost effective and made very sustainable. So even today, so now these structures are serving the purpose without any damage, because there my concern was what? Sustainable. Make the structures, all the rainwater harvesting structures, more sustainable. So whatever the data that I have collected, whatever the structures I have now constructed there with the help of my students and the villagers. So even I have published a paper, and even my paper is also adjudged as one of the best paper by Indian National Council on Hydrology, New Delhi. So that is the importance, relevance of sustainability. Because we being civil engineers, you know, we are closely related to the public. That's why the word more or less attached to civilians. The problems, see, always I suggest, I don't claim that I have now done a wonderful job or I have done an innovative thing, nothing. Just I am addressing a problem being faced by the farmers. So I also suggest one more problem at this juncture, let me share with you. So in the place Sangareddy, you know, so even IIT Hyderabad is also there. There is a breweries. Company is also Sab Knife. Is an Australian breweries company manufacturing beer. You know, the beer, for producing the beer, for every producing 1 liter of beer, in the olden days, 4 liters of water is required. In the sense, 3 liters of water come out in the form of wastewater, and only 1 liter out of these 4 liters now will be produced or manufactured in the form of beer. Now that with the advancement of technology, now finally from 4 liters they have reduced it to 2.3. So even then, now to produce every 1 liter of beer, 1.3 liters of water is generated as wastewater, what we call effluent, wastewater from any industry effluent. So that effluent water directly discharged onto the ground by this company, Sab Knife company, which is an Australian company. So now the nearby villages were facing problems, 2 problems. One is now foul smell. You know how the beer is produced? So this is now they use fermented barley in the now production of this beer. And you know, even the consumption of beer also increasing manyfold compared to the past. So the manufacturing capacity is also increased manyfold. So one problem is, so now the surrounding villages are facing foul smell. And the second problem is now due to seepage or infiltration followed by seepage, the groundwater is also getting polluted. So somehow it came to my notice. Now I have sent my scholars, this time I wanted to use my scholars, PhD scholars who registered with me in the university. Then I have collected the samples and sent it for analysis. Then I found that there are now few nutrients, particularly nitrogen and potash, N and K, which are essential for the growth of plants, crops. And at the same time, there are certain pollutants, chemicals, particularly these chemicals are used for cleaning the bottles and all, or machinery. These chemicals are what we call detergents. So these are the pollutants. So what we thought is, why not we now remove these pollutants and make sure that these now the nutrients, that is nitrogen and potash, remain in the water, so that when this water is diverted for irrigation, for raising the crops, then now the fertility of soil or the crop growth, crop yield would increase. So in the process, I have submitted a report to ICRISAT, in Patancheru. ICRISAT. So seeing my project, they are also now very much impressed. They have provided me a few plots, because this is experimental work. And for the removal of these pollutants, so we have constructed the wetland, artificial wetland. This is also known as constructed wetland. What for? For the removal of these pollutants. So finally, we got succeed, and almost 10 months every day from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. My students literally were there treating the water, the treated water, now on these selected plots allotted by Patancheru in their campus. Now we have grown several crops like tomato, maize, pigeon pea, chicken pea, and their yield is also sufficiently increased. So in the process, finally, we have given the report to that company. That company also now has accepted now to treat this water based on the report given by me. So in this process, now we have achieved three things. One is now the prevention. Prevention of what? Pollution. Next one is what? Conservation of water. Instead of just diverting the water, or instead of leaving the water as wastewater. So this water is effectively used, water conservation. The third one, so the nutrients, which are in the form of nitrogen and potash, they are also effectively used in the growth of the plants. So, for this, now I could produce 2 PhDs. So why I'm narrating this is, so please, all of you, particularly the delegates here, you try to address, try to identify. You do not create or innovate very new things. Just identify the problems. Maybe it is small, need not bother. And try to how to overcome these problems for the benefit of mankind. That is what our Honorable Prime Minister Modi was telling. Any innovations of the modern trends and technology should address the needs of the common people, needy people. So with all your participation, so particularly I congratulate all the delegates who have now come all the way, and some of them are presented online, and some of you have come physically and presented papers. So I wholeheartedly congratulate you. And now my sincere thanks and appreciation to now my faculty, civil engineering faculty, and the student volunteers, and all the students now who have made this 2-day international conferences very successful, grand success. So, and I am with the fond hope that now these delegates who are all present here will once again now attend this conference during the next edition of the conference, maybe after 2 or 3 years. And I wish you good luck in all your endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your thoughtful words. Now I would like to invite our director, sir, to share his feedback on the conference. Mike.
Good afternoon to all of you. Sri Balakrishna Garu on the dais, and my esteemed colleagues on the dais, off the dais, delegates from various institutions, sponsors, young students of civil department, ladies and gentlemen. There are many points of congratulating. I go point by point, not covering all the points as one congratulations. The way 2 days program was done, international conference, it gives impression that civil department was veterans. Having done a lot of conferences, this is N+1. That was told later, the first conference they held. Main point what Principal also expressing, teamwork. I could find here sponsors for very good team supporting the cause. Though I don't know them, but I'm very finding them very cheerful and supporting personalities. First time for a conference like this, so many stalls are opened. Yesterday I could go around, more than 8 or 10 stalls opened. That shows enthusiasm of the civil engineering allied personalities. All those are supporters. That means they also for cause of civil engineering activity. And delegates from different institutions, online, offline, covering various types of technical papers, and students of second year, third year, including first year also.
Second year.
Okay, so I congratulate second year, third year, fourth year students, including faculty. All working like one team, not distinguishing either student, either MTech student or faculty like that. Any success depends upon how strongly you work together, teamwork. So I must congratulate the department faculty, head of the department, and all the delegates who have come over, students, faculty department, more particularly sponsors. So this is a wonderful achievement and obviously inspires that there can be one more conference to waiting for maybe if not next year, once in 2 years. I was mentioning earlier, these conferences almost like rebrushing our knowledge. You may be teacher, you may be consultant or anything. We need to have that sort of kick. Kick is not by simply doing what you are doing. Unfortunately, something like reorienting ourselves, they're all quite required. Otherwise, life becomes stale. Something change must be there. So I could see a number of technical papers, about 75 are there. I was told that almost about 69 are all mostly presented in different sessions, 6 sessions are there. So there are varieties of civil activities. I could find structural engineering, environmental engineering, and treatment of ground, all those areas. And as civil engineer, everything must take a challenge. You may be teacher, you may be a consultant, there must be a challenge. If we didn't take challenge, we would not survive in life. Challenge has to be accepted. Maybe if you permit me, I will give one or two examples of my association earlier in JNTU. Not for popularizing, just for taking event only. There was an occasion where we had a project referred to JNTU, that is near coastal area. Let not mention the place and department. It's a Government of India establishment. They planned for 4-story building. The building was constructed for ground floor only. It's almost like 2-year-old at ground floor level. And the project was referred to us. When we went there, we could find a lot of spalling. Sunshades about to fall down. A small hit, sunshade will fall down. And an impression that the building may collapse anytime. The Government of India building. Small mistake of what is, we analyzed the whole thing. Small mistake of what was done was using saline sand. This should have taken normal sand. Using saline sand, so sea is so nearby. Sand is very cheap. No, it's not buying anything. Small mistake like saline sand, obviously there will be disintegration right in the beginning. There's no question of bond of concrete. And resulting to, we had no other choice excepting you cannot go for one more floor, do it then for 4 floors. And maybe if government can afford to have demolished. Small mistake like that, the dangerous one. Everything in civil engineering activity is one to be taken caution. So there can be so many examples like that. You are all very familiar as civil engineers, detrimental qualities of black cotton soil. Typical black cotton soil, what we call highly expansive soil. It has high liquid limit, low shrinkage limit, lot of plasticity index, high swell pressure. Invariably, if I am permitted, 80 to 90% of buildings show distress in terms of showing cracks in black cotton soil. Conventional foundation, totally I can say, is a failure. Conventional means going for a spread foundation, walls, something like that, even column, slabs, although even then, maybe after 2 years of seasonal variation, winter and summer like that, rainy season, say majority structures show some cracks, maybe cracks right from foundations or panel walls, something like that. Once it develops, it's almost like a person developing fever, maybe long-term fever leading to death or short-term fever leading to survival. So such cases, we have to be careful. They all civil engineers know danger of black cotton soil. So the department referred to us and we told them, we have a solution for this, but takes long duration. Because basically, you have to treat the black cotton soil. Treating black cotton soil is not like pouring something and construct tomorrow. There has to be time for the impregnation of the treatment. It may take 1 month, 1.5 months. Then you could think of treating the expansive soil, low expansive. You have to kill the quality of danger. Once you kill the quality of danger, structure can be safe. Why I'm telling you, some of these things, civil engineers, we have to find a remedy. I was mentioning in the inaugural mission, we have come to a stage where there is no question of you cannot go for a building. Site is unsuitable. It can't happen. It's so costly. Nowadays, yesterday I've seen the auction taking place. Square meters costing 1.5 lakhs in the auction. Such a cost, almost like 300 square meters of a building, what normally you go for 3-story building, 3-bedroom apartment. 300 square meters of building in Hyderabad costing almost like 6 crores. Maybe I'm exaggerating, maybe reality. Why I'm saying is there must be a solution, whatever type of problem we have, finally make it this suitable to go for construction activity. So it just shows that everything could be a challenge. Challenge has to be faced by civil engineers. Civil engineers have to face challenge. More challenge you face, more the confidence you get. You will come to stage where you will become so bold to carry on the work. So let me not go beyond that. My hearty congratulations to the civil department, everybody in civil department, head of the department, and all the faculty, students, and all MTech, BTech students. Mainly, I must congratulate the sponsors. Without sponsors, very difficult to organize. There must always what is called support. Support is very important. And I must also congratulate the management. Has been so liberal. Principal has made a strong recommendation. Management has been kind enough to give an initial strength. The management has been liberal to give initial strength. Sponsors have given additional strength. And all of you have given physical strength. So with the financial strength and physical strength given by everybody, it became grand success. So my last point of appeal is, all of you have gone through all the presentations of technical papers. Depending upon your own specialization, whatever technical paper you liked it, please continue something in that. Your progress of research can be identified. Then only you can say success of conference, provided some of you continue in the area of specialization. That will be a great success for conference. So thanks to all of you. All the good luck. God bless you all.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words. Now I would like to invite our Vice Principal, sir, to share his views on the occasion.
Good afternoon, everyone. The dignitaries on the dais and the delegates of the conference and students. I am the least qualified person to address this gathering. Perhaps the only thing that is matching in computer science and civil is C. But one thing I can tell all our students is that civil engineering is the branch of engineering, which is the first branch of engineering that has started its education in our India, not elsewhere, but in India, that is the first branch. So in that sense, I think Principal Sir was telling nowadays the importance of civil is reduced, right? It never reduces, right? So civil engineering being the first branch of engineering and which is required in our developing nation. So the only thing is that most of with the parents and then some of the students, they are just carried away by computers. Everywhere computers are there. Our boys and girls also should study computers. But instead of that, whichever branch you are studying, there is a lot of scope, as principal was mentioning, and also director has given his experience. The branch has got its own worth. And in fact, more civil engineers are required in the present day infrastructure. The way that infrastructure is progressing, the more civil engineers are required, but less intake of civil engineers. So keeping that in view, in fact, I'll tell all the core branch students, it is their luck. There are very few engineers are coming out. Now, for example, if you take civil engineers from our college, perhaps 60 or 30 are coming out. Or overall in the state, if you are considering 150,000 are coming out, in that perhaps maybe 2,000 to 3,000 civil engineers are coming out. So in that sense, they have a lot of scope if they are coming out successfully from the engineering colleges. There the jobs will be awaiting for them. So keeping that in view, you have to study, you have to understand the subjects, and then without any backlogs, without any this one, within 4 years, you should be completing your degree so that you can have your jobs, you can do your, you can participate in the growth of the country. So what I congratulate on this occasion, the head of the department, Dr. Nagamalleshwar Rao and his team, and all the students, and also the sponsors who have sponsored the money and also participated in the exhibition and other things. And for delegates for participating in presenting their papers, I thank every one of them. So thank you, one and all.
Thank you, sir. Now I would like to request our Professor and Dean Planning and Coordination, Dr. M.V. Seshagir Rao, sir, to share his thoughts.
Dignitaries on the dais, my dear colleagues, student friends, the sponsors, and other who are directly or indirectly involved in the successful conduct of the conference. Hearty congratulations to my department itself, the civil engineering department, who has successfully conducted the first international conference on hybrid mode. Really, it is very difficult to conduct an international conference. I know what are the things that are there in behind, right from getting the funds and getting the papers. and doing all the things. Getting the funds, probably our Narayan sir is in charge and he worked like anything, and special congratulations to him. As sustainability is the main issue now, as the Vice Principal sir has rightly pointed out, today the infrastructure growth is very large. High-rise structures and other things everywhere, the civil engineer is needed. But unfortunately, the civil engineering people who are sustainable are not coming out. It is the least preferred branch nowadays. See, if you see the concrete, if you probably many of you don't know that the age of the concrete is nearly 10,000 years. That is, of course, there the cement is not there, it is a mud concrete. Today, the research going on, the concrete is still 70 to 80% of the branch cities subjected to. So we are striving towards to get a sustainable material, omitting the use of the cement, which is, of course, many problems are there, the cement, the carbon dioxide emission, and other natural resources, etc., depleting, etc. Lot of works are going on. So sustainability is my issue. Of course, I will not speak much because principals are, directors are, everybody has brought. But I once again congratulate the hard work put up by the chair and head of the department, Professor Nagamalleswara sir, the conference coordinators, Dr. Muralidhara sir, and Chava Venkatesh sir, and other faculty members. Civil engineering is a very small department, but the strength of the department has shown by conducting an international conference on the hybrid mode at this scale. And I have gone through all the papers that have come, and it covers various advanced areas that is coming to. So I hope that in future, the civil engineering department will go strong and conduct many more conferences and other things which are useful for the society. And thanking you.
Thank you, sir. Now I would like to request our chief guest, the director of ACE Ventures, Engineer T. Balakrishna Garu, to share his views.
Good evening, everyone. Good afternoon also, I don't know. Yeah. I congratulate entire CVR engineering faculty for successful completion of this first international conference. And a special mention to Dr. Nagamalleswara Rao Garu and Dr. Narayan Garu and Chava Venkatesh. Where is he? I am unable to see. Chava Venkatesh and Ramanjanelu, you are sitting there. And all other students, whoever is participated in this event. So I congratulate all of you. And see, everyone is talking about sustainable materials, sustainable methodologies, sustainable technologies, sustainable applications in engineering. Why? Around 25, 35 years back, so many people don't know about what is the definition of sustainability. Now, all developed countries are talking about net zero carbon. All developed and underdeveloped countries are talking about global climate change. And each and every country is talking about carbon dioxide emissions. Why? What is happening? See, when I was a kid, I think even now also I looks like a kid, means around 30 years back. So that time in peak summer, temperature was around 35 to 39 degrees. Now the temperature is increased up to 45 to 50 degrees. Around 30 years back, carbon dioxide concentration in the atmosphere was, as I told in the morning, around 350 ppm, which was safe level. Now, 4 to 350 ppm, which was safe level. Now, 4 to 350 ppm, which was safe level. Now, 4 to 350 ppm, which was safe level. Now, 4 to 350 ppm, which was safe level. Now, 4 to 350 ppm, which was safe level. Now, 4 to 350 ppm, which was safe level. Now, 4 to 350 ppm, which was safe level. Now, 4 to 350 ppm, which was safe level. Now, 4 to 350 ppm, which was safe level. Now, 4 to 350 ppm, which was safe level. Now, 4 to 350 ppm, which was safe level. Now, 4 to 350 ppm, which was safe level. Now, 4 to 350 ppm, which was safe level. Now, 4 to 350 ppm, which was safe level. Now, 4 to 350 ppm, which was safe level. Now, 4 to 350 ppm, which was safe level. it is reaching up to 425 ppm. So 425 parts per million. Morning we discussed. So that is not good for human beings' health. Temperature is increasing and carbon dioxide concentration is increasing and water table is depleting like anything. As I told, when I was a kid, I used to take out drinking water from an dug well with my hands. I used to draw water from an open well and I used to swim in open well. I don't know how many students know about swimming in open wells. Can you lift your hands? Only one, two, three. No, you are not student. No, Ramanjanelu. So I could see only two students. So maybe after 20 years, after 30 years, your kids and your grandkids, they may have to search in Google image of open well. So all these things are happening because of this climate change. Because of this, everyone, including CVR Engineering College, is talking about sustainable material, sustainable methodologies, sustainable technologies, and applications. Lord Vishnu is the supreme God. That is what I believe. He created lot of creatures like దేవతలు, రాక్షసులు, మనుషులు, పక్షులు, మానవులు, జంతువులు, నదులు, సముద్రాలు, పర్వతాలు, కిన్నెర, గంధర్వ, యక్షులు, కింపురుషులు. Why he has created? What for he has created all these creatures? He would have created only human beings, right? To maintain ecological balance in nature. To maintain balance in nature, he has created these many creatures, right? So what is happening now? Because of increase in this temperature, because of this depletion of water table, because of increase of carbon dioxide presence in the atmosphere, creating what? Imbalance in nature. Because of this, everyone is talking about sustainability, everyone is talking about net zero carbon. Otherwise, you cannot give fresh air, fresh water to your kids and grandkids. So each one of us can contribute to reduce these greenhouse gas emissions. How? If there is a running fan, if it is not required, you can switch off that fan. You can switch off that AC. You can switch off that light. If you have to take one A4 paper printout, think once, twice. If it is not required, please don't take that printout so that you can contribute towards sustainability and you can save our Mother Earth. Thank you. Thank you for giving this opportunity.
Thank you, sir. Now we have come to the state of the program where support receiving is one thing, but remembering that support is one thing that the person who has received the support is not even supposed to forget it. Now we have come to a stage of this occasion where we would like to felicitate our sponsors who have been the backbone of this program. First, I would like to invite our director, sir, to please felicitate our chief guest, Director, Ace Ventures, Engineer T. Balakrishna Garu. నేను చెప్తా And now we would like to felicitate our sponsors, Shri TMT, the representatives from Shri TMT, please. Now we would like to invite our principal sir to please felicitate the representatives from Ultratech Cement. No. Uh, Now we would like to invite the representatives from Riddhi Developers. We request principal sir to do the honors, please. Now we would like to invite the representative from Niyat Constructions. We request Vice Principal sir to do the honors. Sir, just for the information, he is our passed out, our alumni, 2018-22 passed out batch. Now we request the representatives from Kenny Abroad Consultancy Services. We request the Dean Planning and Coordination to do the honors, please. Seshgir Rao sir. Thank you, ma'am. Certificates. Now the distribution of certificates for the participants who have joined the online and those who have presented in the online mode, they will be receiving the certificates within a few days. And for the offline participants who have presented the papers in the offline mode, the certificates will be distributed now. May I now invite T. Muthukumaran to please receive his certificate. I request our principal sir to do the honors, please. Now I request Vanga Rachna Reddy. I request principal sir to do the honors, please. N. Srija Reddy. Engineer T. Balakrishna. Dr. Pratik Kulkarni. Himanjali Bharati. Miss Himanjali, P. Anuradha garu, B. Pavitra, B. Pavitra, T. Srikanth, Jaya Verma, A. Rohini, D. Ratnam, Chandraplanish, C. H. Sarada, G. Janardhan, Dr. Lalita Suddapalli, Nagasweta, Dr. D. Narendra Singh, A. Prashant, so that concludes our presentation of certificates. Now I would like to invite our co-convener of the conference, Dr. Chava Venkatesh sir, to present vote of thanks.
Good afternoon to everyone. It is my pleasure to deliver vote of thanks for the first international conference on sustainable materials, methodologies, technologies, and applications in engineering. First and foremost, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to the chairman of CVR College of Engineering, Dr. Raghava V. Charabudi, for encouraging us to organize this international conference. A special thanks to our beloved principal, sir, Dr. K. Rammohan Reddy, sir, for his continuous support and efforts, which have been the foundation for success of this conference. Chairman, sir, and Principal, sir, your special initiative in inviting Professor Balkrishna Reddy, Vice Chancellor of JNTU Hyderabad, Chairman of Telangana Higher Education Council, as the chief guest has brought immense attention and applause to this event. For this, we grateful to you, sir, and we extend our sincere thanks to our chief guest, Professor Balakrishna Reddy, our guest of honor, A. Amarnath Reddy, Professor in the Department of Civil Engineering at IIT Kharagpur, for gracing this occasion and sharing invaluable insights. We also thanks to all the technical session chairs as well as the national and international advisory committee members for accepting our invitation and contributing significantly to the conference. A big thank goes to the sponsors of the event, such as Sri TMT, Ace Ventures, Dr. Fixit, Ultratech Cements, Cantor CAD, Khadi Culture, VM Market, Niyant Constructions, Riddhi Developers, Kenny Abroad Education Consultancy, and Cisco Research Laboratories, International Institute of Quality Assurance, who played a significant role in ensuring the success of this conference. We look forward to continue our collaboration in future endeavors. And finally, I extend my heartfelt thanks to the participants of this conference. Your active involvement and enthusiasm have instrumentally making this event a grand success. So coming to the key highlights of this conference, 3 keynote lectures were delivered by eminent professors from the reputed organizations on emerging topics. A total 190 papers were received. Of 80 papers were accepted for presentation after rigorous peer review process. Out of these, 74 are registered. All the registered authors successfully presented their work in both online and offline mode. All the selected papers will be published by the Springer Proceedings in Materials and Nova Science Publishers, both which are indexed by the Scopus. I would like to extend my gratitude thanks to the fellow faculty members, students, both teaching and non-teaching members of the department and college. Your continuous efforts have been pillars for the success of the conference. Lastly, I sincere thanks to the conference chair, Dr. Nagamalleswara sir, and convener, Professor Murali sir, for their unwavering support and guidance in organizing the successful event. Thank you all for being part of this conference, and we look forward to seeing you at our future events. Thank you.
So that concludes our valedictory session. Now I would like to invite you all to please, the high tea is arranged at the outside. You can have your high tea. Thank you. Thank you for making this event a success.